Hey guys, Erica from Frequency Within here. Sorry that I missed out on last Friday doing 1 minute behind the music, but I did do a show at the Foundation Room. It was fun, had a great time, and if you weren't there, it's okay. We have a few more shows coming up, and we have our EP release this month on the 21st of Message of the Void. Couldn't be any more excited. But before we even get to Message of the Void, let's talk about Blissfulmess. Alright, so you guys voted on Vindictive.
Can you look at me with the approval of the sun that shines its rays on my face when I need warmth?
So funny thing is, Vindictive is so the opposite of what it really is, what that song means or what that word means. Vindictive, for those of you who know me, know that it has such a crazy past, like all my songs do. But actually, it's more of me realizing how somebody was being vindictive towards me. So and them realizing that they're being vindictive and apologizing to me way later in life. Vindictive was about a old relationship that I was in, and unfortunately it was one of those crazy teenager relationships where it was full of jealousy and possessiveness, and turned into, oh well, if you do something wrong to me, I'm gonna do something wrong to you, but I still love you. I know it's really abusive, it's really just a really nasty thing. So the chorus, you're the creaks in this house, you're what's haunting me, you're the portrait of everything I hate. That was me doing some reflection and realizing, oh my god, I turned into this person and I hate it. And then being with this person, realizing I'm a reflection of them and they're a reflection of me, and it's just something I hate. It's a reflection of me that I'm just not digging at all. In the bridge, I scream out, please stop haunting me. That's the past trying just to rip me apart, and it's something that's haunting me. And I talk about a house in that song a lot because I'm basically using the house as a symbolism of just me, of my body, of I am the house. In the intro, can you look at me with the approval of the sun that shines its rays on my face when I need warmth? Now, this is pretty cool. I'm pretty proud of myself. I was just a baby Christian then, and I just started going to church, and I thought it would be so cool how I can use sun as in something that comes up every day, and son, the Son of God, Jesus, I can kind of use those in the same verse. So can you look at me with the approval of the sun that shines its rays on my face when I need warmth? So that is yet a symbolism of how Jesus can look at me and show mercy on me and shine its rays on my face when I need warmth, because no matter what, I'm going to feel the warmth of the sun whether I do something shitty or not. So it's kind of like a forgiveness that you feel all the time. So I thought when I wrote that verse, that was a big one for me, especially being so young. But I'm to this day very proud of that verse. I hold that verse very close to me because I'm like, wow. I remember at that time very like mind blown that you're forgiven no matter what crappy things you do, and you know, you could be as vindictive as you want and you still get forgiveness as long as you truly mean it. So I threw that in there. And I feel like vindictive is just one big stew. A big stew of like, oh my god, this is about my shitty relationship. Oh my god, this is about me being a new Christian. And oh my god, you know, I'm still very like wrapped up in the world, but I'm just coming out of it, and it's just a whole mess. Hence, blissful mess. So Vindictive is about a crazy abusive relationship that I used to be in, and it's also about just that. You know, that seems to be the theme of Blissfulmess. You know, it's me growing into my own as a Christian, and me also coming out of all these like really treacherous relationships. Wow, the life I led when I was 18 all the way up to 27. That's pretty crazy. I always felt like Vindictive was kind of all over the place. So thanks guys. That's Vindictive. Okay guys, the next song I'm gonna go into is Static Ground. So Static Ground actually came from like such a weird place in my head. I did not write the instrumentals or anything for that one. I wrote the lyrics and that was it. Jenna came up with the da 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 da, and Ollie came in with that crazy bass, and then we had Jeanette come in, and it was like phenomenal. Static Ground. Okay, so it's funny because I used to work at an aerospace company, and we had this placard that you would put on like different parts of the like airplane, and it was called Static Ground, and I was like, oh dude, like I can name a song after that. So I named this song after a placard that's on an airplane somewhere. Oh, it's about being stood up. That's what Static Ground is about. I had to listen to it to remember. It's about being stood up and being really pissed off about it, and like constantly being stood up, like constantly trying to go on dates and being stood up. So it's like Run Rapid at its peak. Run Rapid, I'm fighting conservatives like because I'm a conservative, but like I'm putting myself out there to date, and it's like, you know, it's not going well, so you start acting like a slut a little bit and you're slutting around. That's what Static Ground's about. Oh, the bridge, I hope you suffer like I've suffered. I hope you suffer like I suffered. That is just being very like, well, this ties in greatly. It's about being vindictive, about like being pissed about things not going right, and then like trying to catch me if you can. I'm running. Like it's like when somebody like breaks up with you, and then you like, and then you start dating other people and they want you back. And you're just like, what? You want me back? Like, I'm already dating other people, dude. You only want to be with me because, like, you know, I'm something you can't have anymore. So that's what Static Ground's about. It's very, like, straightforward. It's very, like, being lied to. And then going on dates and slutting around. That's my, like, slutting around song. Alright, guys. So that's my 1 minute behind the music. And thank you for tuning in. There's still a few more songs that we have to talk about, and then before you know it, we're gonna be dissecting the Message of the Void album. So yeah, so thanks a lot guys for tuning in. Tune in next week on Friday for the next 1 minute behind the music. And I just wrote a blog about how I write, so go to www.frequencywithin.com, and our merch store is up. And don't forget, June 21st is our EP release. So hope to see you guys then. God bless you. Have a good night.